It's really the flight of the disc is what resonates with me. You're holding the disc in your hand and then throwing it before you release. You kind of envision the shot, and when you pull that off, it's one of the best feelings you can get. Yes, I totally love the game. If you've thrown a frisbee, you can throw a disc. It takes a little bit more repetitions, a little bit more practice to get the disc to fly, because they do fly slightly different with the weights and the different wings that we have on the discs compared to a frisbee. Much easier to learn, and I think you just have more fun with it. You could essentially play with these two discs, and you could play a full round of golf and have just as much fun as if you're carrying 40 discs, which I know some people who do. The history started off with Steady Ed Hedrick. He invented the first disc golf basket. He worked at Whammo, helped to really establish the sport with the target, because before you would just aim at like a tree or a street sign or whatever you could use for a target. He developed the basket. That is a huge part of the game. That's really what catapulted the sport into what it is today. I am getting ready to go wade in the pond for a disc of mine that I've been carrying for 4 years. You develop a relationship with them because you hold on to them for so long. You know the flight, it just feels good in your hands. So I really want that one back, especially for the tournament coming up.
You know, we started playing in the tournament right around November. Right now we're at 248 people, and last year we had 149. So we've already got 100 more people this year signed up than last year. There's a good indication that we might actually almost double the numbers that we had last year. So that's really exciting. The ones that stand out, number one would be George Smith. You know, he's won the tournament more times than anybody, and he's one to watch. We also have right now the top rated player that's coming to the tournament that signed up right now is a gentleman by the name of Shasta Chris, and he's coming all the way from California. He's a very high rated player. And on the advanced women's side, we have two locals who are phenomenal. One is Cynthia Ricciotti, and she is only 15 years old, and she's had some really good success in some big tournaments recently.
People call it catching the bug. Disc golf, you catch the bug and you never want to stop playing, and I got that right away. So I've been playing really consistently for the past 4 years, and for a long time it was a push for sponsorship. So that's like the big thing. You want to get sponsored by a major disc company, and so this year is my first year playing with dynamic discs, and that's really helped push my career, if you want to call it that, forward, because I know I have support and I'm doing really well in the sport.
But also, kind of I think the underdog is Megan Kreitzman, who's a local, and she's very talented. She can hang with Cynthia and hang with the best of them, and I think it's going to be a really tough matchup.
I'd like to win. I actually won last year at my first Mid-America, but we definitely have a much more broadened female category this year. I've played with some of the other women, and I'm hoping to be competitive with them. There are a lot of good arms out there, but hopefully home field advantage takes over. Is kind of what I'm hoping for, I guess.
Been playing disc golf roughly 29 years. I'm the bridesmaid of Columbia Disc Golf. Been playing against George Smith for several years, and just could never take him off the winner's circle. But I don't mind. If I'm gonna lose to somebody, I don't mind losing to George. He's a great guy, great competitor. I went in 2014 to get my hips replaced because they were bad, and that's what made me leave the sport in 2006. I just couldn't walk anymore. It was just unbearable. When I was talking to the doctor about my hips and we were going through the evaluations, boom, they found cancer while getting me ready for my hip replacements. After the prostate removal, the cancer came back and I had to do 26 weeks of radiation. It went away, it came back again. So this is my third fight. Now I'm taking a Lupron shot every 3 months, and it's hell. I'm 56 years old. I'm just going to keep fighting it, and I'm just going to keep loving and playing disc golf because that helps me through it.
We're, 2.5 weeks out from the Mid-America Open, and we're just kind of checking in, seeing what your thoughts are going into it as the defender, and how you're feeling about it right now.
Well, I'm confident that if I play my game, I can't be beat. Of course, I've grown up on these courses. I've played them for decades. If I can play my game, stick to my game plan, just stay confident, I don't think I can be beat here in Columbia.
I'm very tired, but it was so worth it, so worth it. Winning is always fun, and it makes you want to keep pushing and keep winning and all that stuff. So, yeah, this has definitely been a great step, winning an A tier.
I haven't touched my disc in 7 weeks, and I had less than 2 weeks to get prepared. So I was just coming out to just see where I stood and see if I can focus and everything. And hey, it worked.
I placed second in the advanced women with Cynthia beating me, which is awesome. We're going to see really awesome things from her in the future. And it was a fun weekend, and I had a blast playing with all those ladies.
I was disappointed only not how I finished, but how I played. 4th place, I won't shirk that at all. I'm in the top 4, so I'm always happy with that. At the end of the day, there's always someone better than you. It's the drive of throwing the disc, executing the shot, watching it fly through the trees, hopefully go into the chains. That really drives me to keep playing. It's just the flight of the disc. Yes.